Hello everyone, my name is Winters and welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online Do's and Don'ts. Today we are going to talk about recruitment events. So there are currently 4 recruitment events. The very first recruitment event that they introduced into the game was called Delta Recruit. The next one after that then was Temporal Recruit. Then there was Gamma Recruit and then KDF Recruit. Now, all of the recruitment events are very, very similar. Basically, what you have to do is you have to make a character of a particular faction, and it can be any species, and you have to get past the tutorial and obtain, in some cases, what they call a tesseract. It's basically an item that goes into your inventory. When you double click on this item, it has a list of objectives for you to complete. So, for example, it might be play X or so many story missions. Like from here to here. It might be locate hidden items in story missions, in particular ones. It might be advanced through a particular system, like the duty officer system, the admiralty system, the reputation system, and so on and so forth. It might be, get to a particular level. All sorts of things. The very first one, Delta Recruit, was pretty basic. But Delta Recruit is unique compared to any of the other 3 recruit events in that it requires you to make 3 separate characters. It requires you to make what's known as a standard Fed or a 2409 Federation character. It requires you to make a Klingon character or a KDF character, any species. And it requires you to create a Romulan character, any species. Now, I do want to point out that there is no way to game or exploit this, okay? You cannot make a Romulan and have him join the KDF faction and think that you don't have to make a KDF character. That's not how it works. Basically, to take full advantage of the Delta recruitment event, you need one 24/9 Fed, you need one KDF, and you need one Romulan faction character. Because each of those 3 factions have a unique starting experience, and you will gain rewards for finishing or completing that unique starting experience for those 3 particular factions. All of the recruitment events that followed that then were different, but they all follow the same pattern. So Temporal Recruit required you to make a a TOS Federation character, okay? Jemadar Recruit required you to make a Jemadar character, and KDF Recruit required you to make a KDF character, specifically. Recruitment events come along now annually. They rerun the 4 different types of recruitment events every year. Usually it's KDF Recruit towards the beginning of the year, followed by Delta Recruit, then Temporal Recruit, and finishing up the year then with Jemadar Recruit. So if you've missed any of the recruit events, the following year they should be coming back around again. But I do want to stress that Delta Recruit is unique in that it requires, if you want to take full advantage of the recruit event and benefit from the unique rewards that recruitment event offers, you need 3 characters. There's no way to get around that, because I know a lot of people have thought, oh, well, I'll make one Romulan Fed and one Romulan KDF and that'll do it. No, it won't. You won't get the Federation rewards and you won't get the KDF rewards. You'll only get the Romulan rewards. So you need one of each, and I really, really want to stress that. But the do's and don'ts of this is don't make any more recruits than you need. So the question then becomes, what do you need? Well, as we've already discussed, you need 3 Delta recruits, you need 1 temporal recruit, you need 1 Jemadar recruit, and you need 1 KDF recruit. Now, KDF recruit is different from temporal or Delta recruit. As we can see here, these little icons that I'm mousing over denotes which recruitment event they are. So these are deltas, all right, as in the Greek alphabet. So here's my Federation Delta, here's my KDF Delta, and here's my Romulan Delta. This is my temporal recruit, this is my Jemadar recruit, and this is my KDF recruit, okay? And when you make your recruit during the specific recruitment event, when you get past the tutorial and it's then deemed a recruit, you will have these icons on your recruit characters. But you can only make the recruit during the event. Now, the objectives can be completed whenever the hell you like. You can grind them out and get them done in 2 weeks if you really, really want to. You can finish all the recruit objectives in 2 weeks. Some of them, it'll be a hell of a lot longer. But the point is, if you want to grind it out, you can do that. If you want to finish it next year or in 5 years' time, you can do that too. The point is, you have to make the recruit during the event, but you can complete the objectives whenever the hell you want. It can be in 6 months' time, it can be in 6 years' time. But the window is for creating the recruit, and it has to be done during the window that the event is going on. And you can complete the objectives whenever the hell you want. So, the purpose of this video is to help you guys so that you don't make the same mistake I did. I actually, at the end of Delta Recruit, well, actually, it was when it was the second time it was ran, I made, I want to say 6 or 9 Delta Recruits. And Temporal Recruit, I made 3. And Jemadar Recruit, I made 2. And I realized I was making recruits and I was putting an awful lot of work on myself, because I then had to complete all the objectives all over again, and I wasn't benefiting from anything. And I was much better off if I deleted those characters, created characters that I wanted, and then took advantage of the account-wide rewards without having to play all the content again. So that's the do's and don'ts for this episode. Don't make any more recruits than you have to. And specifically, make 3 Delta recruits. Do make 1 Temporal, 1 Gamma, and 1 KDF recruit. And you can complete the objectives whenever you want. And the rewards are absolutely fantastic. Like, when I make a new character now, that's not a recruit, because I have all the recruit events completed, on my new character that is not a recruit that I have made, I get I want to say 11,500 fleet marks, or sorry, 11,500 marks of my choice. That is not including elite marks, slots, duty officers, bridge officers, weapons, gear, equipment, upgrades, traits, anything like that. That's just the marks. Alright? So it is really, really worth it for you to make the various different recruits throughout a calendar year. Once you have them made, you can complete them whenever the hell you want. But it is very important to make them during the window, during the specific event, and you can play them then whenever the hell you want and complete the various tasks as you see fit. So, that's it. We're going to leave it there for now. Thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. That would help me out enormously. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And as always, please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. One final thing. I do actually want to ask you guys, did you make the same mistake I did and make a bunch of extra recruits and regret it now? If you did, let me know in the comments section. Alright, my name is Winters, and I'll catch you next time. So until then, take care.